Hello friends, welcome to Learners Forum. So this video is about the recent notification released by UGC for NET exam, which is going to be held on June 2024. So this PDF has around 54 pages. Let us see the complete details with this official notification. So scrolling down, we will get the National Testing Agency's vision, mission and its core values. Followed by that, we have the description, which includes the basic introduction about the NTA and UGC. Next, about the examination, that is mode of examination, pattern of examination, subject and syllabus, media, marking scheme, everything is given in the fourth subject. Next, eligibility criteria, reservations, registration and application procedure, and apart from that, issue of admit card, procedure and criteria for declaration of result, and everything is given. And apart from that, we have different annexures and appendix regarding the list of subjects, certificates and registration issues and all. So first is about the important information. So for online registration and submission of application, the date is, it starts from 20th April and the last date to apply will be 10th of May. And the last date for successful transaction of examination fee will be 11th May to 12th May. Next, regarding the fee structure, for general unreserved category, it is 1150. For general EWS and OBC, it is around 600. For SC, ST and PWD, it is around 325. So in case if we have any correction to be done in the application form, it can be done from 13th May to 15th May. Examination date will be on 16th of June and the duration of examination will be for 180 minutes, that is 3 hours, including 2 papers, which is paper 1 and paper 2. And the other informations like timing, center and all will be informed later. So the general instructions are given here. The entire process for applying for this particular exam will be made in online mode only. So to fill on this application form, first initially we have to download this information bulletin, which is the PDF we are seeing right now, and we have to follow these 3 steps. So the first step is applying for online registration using the email ID and mobile number. Second step will be filling this online application form with the required documents, that is scanned images of photograph and signature is required. So the file size and format is all prescribed here. And the third step is payment of fees. So we can download this particular application form and use it for future reference. So here introduction about the UGC is given. So here we have around 3 categories, that is for category 1, it is for awarding junior research fellowship and it can be appointed as an assistant professor. And for second category is for direct appointment as assistant professor and for admission to PhD. And third category is for admission to PhD only. So here the eligibility is given in case if we are applying for the category 1, then we can apply for junior research fellowship, that is JRF, and we can get appointed as assistant professor and for PhD admission also. If we apply for category 2, we will not be eligible for JRF, but we will be available for assistant professor and PhD admission. And for category 3, we will be eligible only to get admitted into PhD program. So we have to check for which category we are applying. Next, mode of examination, which will be conducted in OMR based mode only. And pattern of examination will be, as I said before, we will have 2 papers. So first paper will be for 50 questions and 100 marks, and the MCQ type, that is multiple choice questions, will be based on teaching and research aptitude of the candidate, which will include test reasoning ability, reading comprehension, divergent thinking and general awareness of the candidate. And the second paper will be 100 questions for 200 marks and it will be based on the discipline of the candidate. So total duration will be for 3 hours, that is 180 minutes without any break, and all the questions will be compulsory. So subject and syllabus of test will be available in this particular link which is given here. Medium of question paper will be in English and Hindi except for the discipline that we have chosen. Next, marking scheme. Each question will have 2 marks and there is no negative marking for incorrect answers. Eligibility criteria for this particular exam is given, that is we should possess a master's degree or equivalent examination, and those who are pursuing their master's degree also will be eligible to apply for this particular exam. And if you are holding a Ph.D degree, then the corresponding eligibility criteria is given. So likewise we have different categories here, so we have to check for each category and then we can apply. Next, exemption. So in case if we have this net, set and SLET, then which will be considered as the minimum eligibility, and they will be provided exemption for this particular exam. Age limit is for JRF it is not more than 30 years. For assistant professor and admission to Ph.D there is no upper age limit. Next, reservation detail is given here. Registration and application process. So as I said before, it is a complete online process only. And the things that we need to have while applying for this particular test is all given here. So procedure for filling this online application form will be first part, which is registration, where we have to fill in all the basic information right from candidate's name, mother's name, father's name, date of birth, mobile number and email address. Second part will be filling in the application form, which requires the educational qualification and particulars to be filled in over here. Next, uploading of scanned images of photograph and signature. So the format and size is all mentioned here. We have to make sure that this document is following this particular standard. So since everything is made in online, we need not send any documents or the application form in offline mode. So for identification, it is not necessary that we have to possess only Aadhaar number. We can have the other alternatives which is mentioned here. Next, the details regarding the admit card is given. And conduct of examination is all given about the reporting time. So what should be taken and what should not be taken, everything is given in detail. Regarding the display of record and response and everything is given here. Next is corresponding certificates. In case if we are belonging to such category, we have to make sure that we are filling that particular annexures along with the form. Next, regarding the payment structures, it is all given here. Next, list of net subjects and their codes. So we have to just cross check, because while filling the form we have to check the subjects and the respective codes also. Next, list of subjects at post graduation level and their codes. So for centers we have to check this codes also. And a complete analysis about the recent exams is all given here, starting with how many candidates have appeared, how many candidates are absent, and what are the marks in highest and lowest level. So everything is given in an analysis way. So state, cities and their goals are all given in detail so that we can choose the exam center which is nearby. Next is about the procedure. That is, when we are filling the application, we can just have it in parallel so that we can refer to the images that is given here. First is we have to download this information bulletin as we are seeing in this official PDF. Next, login procedure and identification procedure is given. Once if we log in, this page, that is filling out the personal details page, will be opening in this way. So having this particular PDF in parallel while applying for this particular exam, we can fill it in an even more easier way. So all the personal particulars and everything is done, which completes the first online registration process. So we will have the preview in this way. Next, verification through OTP. And once with the successful online registration, we have to log in once again with the credentials that we have filled in prior. With that, we can get access to the page like this. So first, initially we have completed this registration, so it is done with a tick mark here. Next, we have to start with the application form. So we have to click on that and proceed further. So similar to this PDF, we have to fill in all the details for the corresponding candidate. And finally, we can get in the preview of our application like given here. So this is the preview of the application form. It will be like this way only. So this is the information that we have got in this official notification. In case if you have any doubts, you can just post it out in the comment section. Thank you so much, friends.